Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga in this Casual Gamer 17. Last time we started episode 3 Revenge of the Sith and did chapters 1 and 2, Battle over Coruscant and Chancellor Imperial respectively. Today we're going to do chapter 3, General Grievous, and we're going to do another 2 chapters in another video. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Chapter 3, General Grievous. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker have saved Chancellor Palpatine, but his captor, General Grievous, has escaped. The Jedi Council assigns Obi-Wan Kenobi the task of hunting down Grievous, who is hiding out on the sinkhole world of Utapau. So, yeah. I love this music. John Williams is such a good composer. Cody bumped his head there. That's Commander Cody, by the way. You'll know him if basically he plays he'll play a much larger role in the story later on for Revenge of the Sith. So yeah. So this fight is just like any other Jedi fight. 4 lightsabers makes no difference. You can actually get quite a bit of mini-kits here, though, since it's essentially just a boss fight. You can get a lot of stuff done really quickly, and the true Jedi stud count requirement isn't very high either. As you can see, we've only just reached 1,000. We're already 3 thingies in, so yeah. But keep in mind that's with a power up. So yeah. So. Really, you only really need Cody for when... You only really need Commander Cody for when Grievous jumps away from you and you have to chase after him. Well, you have to shoot some stuff to get him to come back down. So, yeah. And, bloody hell, look at that. 2 mini-kits already. Flipping heck. Obi-Wan, you're crap. Right. Cody, do your job, please. And yeah, even if you're a really quick person at this game, you still would not be able to reach that in time. And you know we can. No, we can't. At least we can break that down in advance, but we can't actually do anything in advance. Oh, look at that, True Jedi already. 3,000 studs for True Jedi. That's pathetic. Can we? Nope. Right. Oh, well. This way. Attack. Attack. And yep. Okay, this is what I was trying to do earlier. Oh, can we go this way? No, I think we yeah, we'll wait till free play to go there. And I believe we need Jar Jar to get up there. Oh, we've got a mini-kit here. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do earlier. Force the bomb out, but it wouldn't let me. No. And I doubt I'll be able to get my 3,000 studs back. But it doesn't really matter, to be honest. We just beat General Grievous. And that was even shorter than Battle over Coruscant. So, since we didn't even earn any studs in that, I'm not going to bother going back to the cantina. I'm going to go straight to Chapter 4. Level complete, free play unlocked. Got Commander Cody. Very nice. True Jedi, 100%, of course. Haven't missed one yet. And Minikit, 4 out of 10. Was waiting for that. 36 gold bricks. So, without further ado, continue story. No point in going back to the cantina. We didn't even make that much. Anyway, we can't buy anything new. So, Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. Chapter 4: Defense of Kashyyk. Obi-Wan Kenobi has taken care of General Grievous, but the Clone Wars continue. Across the galaxy, Jedi Knights lead the army of the Republic into battle against Separatist forces. Jedi Master Yoda fights on the Wookiee planet of Kashyyk, but the Sith Lord Darth Sidious is about to reveal himself and draw a new darkness over the galaxy. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, sorry. That was just me being a loser. And now we're back as Yoda. And introducing Chewbacca, who can shoot these things that Yoda can as well. Well, Yoda can force those things, but Chewie can shoot them. Chewbacca, of course, an incredibly famous Star Wars character, been around, well, obviously in the timeline since Phantom Menace comes first. This is his initial debut, but in terms of the order, the order of the release of the films, like release dates, he's been around since 1977, beginning in Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope, or Star Wars. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot these ones first. There we are. And yep, nearly filled up the first bit of True Jedi already. Oh my dear. Oh my dear. Oh my god, I'm such a completionist. Back to Chewie. I'm going to try and play as Chewie as much as possible here. Number one, because I've already played as Yoda in in Attack of the Clones, in Count Dooku, Chapter 6. And also because Yoda, I really don't like playing as him in this game. I loved playing as him in the first LEGO Star Wars, but in LEGO Star Wars 2 and the complete saga, no, I don't really like playing as Yoda. He's all over the friggin' place. He's so slow, even with his lightsaber. See, that's I believe that's no, sorry, that's not Commander Cody. I believe no, not in the film. Commander Cody turns bad, so but that he's got Cody's design, so whether they're all just called Commander Cody or well, I don't know. And so yeah, I should have gone for those blue studs because I lost quite a bit of my True Jedi meter there. Those should have taken priority. That was my fault, I admit. Right. But we're still going to get True Jedi in this level because I'm badass like that. So, I suppose you could technically call this a longer level than Chancellor in Peril. Like, I think it's not as long if you're not going for 100%. But, I think since this level's more open, it's going to take longer to do this, probably. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. But switch to Yoda. And same to the other one. And now we've got Wookiees to rescue. Poor guys. Right. You guys can die. You clone traitors. Stupid clone traitors. You kind of suck. You're a bit of a dick, really. Oh, yeah. And there's a random hat machine. So there's a hat machine there for fun. This game. Actually, no. Yeah, I think we encountered them before. I might not have talked about them. Those are hat machines where you can just put hats on, depending on who you are, who your character is. It's quite fun. Quite funny as well. Very humorous. Adds to this game's humour. And yeah, I probably should have mentioned this is easily the worst level in Revenge of the Sith because it's so long and drawn out. I mean, sorry, it's not as long as Chancellor in Peril, but it's just so dull. I mean, Chancellor in Peril, that wasn't too bad, but I don't know, I've never been a fan of Defense of Kashyyk. It's not really been my thing. Not really flow me boat, not really been my cup of tea, as it were. This is. Still, we got our first mini kit. Right. And we got all the Wookiees, so that's one less thing to worry about. And I thought you guys died. But yeah, I really like Chewbacca in this game. It's refreshing as well, because I'm using a gun character more than a Jedi character for the first time since what? Escape from Naboo, I believe it was. If not, retake the Palace. Somewhere in the Phantom Menace. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's how much I played this game, or these games, as a child. I remember the names of every level. So, yeah. But anyway, on the switches, drawbridge, and obviously there's a shed ton of studs here, and let's move on. My god, the stud requirement for this level is massive. Or maybe it just seems like it because it's so long and boring. Anyway, I'm going to be using Yoda a lot here, simply because there's a ton of stuff you can do with him. He's actually useful for once, and actually, you know what? I'm going to use Chewie here, because he can just get things done quicker, and there we are. And you can get in these ATTs and do stuff, but you can also build an ATT as well, but I believe that's what they're called, ATTs. I don't know. It's been a while since I last played Star Wars Battlefront 2. So, yeah. I'll try not to die this time, but I'll probably fail. And, you see, the stuff is impossible to do here unless you're in free play or something. Because and you have the invincibility power up. Because there's always droids coming at you, as well as clones. So, see, at least I got most of that done, and I don't have to start over. But I hate the fact that they included that in this version of the game, because in Lego Star Wars 1, you'd have probably just been able to force it together and that'd be it. But no, this game with the Lego Star Wars 2 engine, it's so complicated and I just lost studs. It doesn't add to the challenge. It's just so frustrating. That's what I don't like about this part. That's what I don't like about this level. This entire beach section here sums up everything wrong with Defense of Kashyyk. Not just the fact that it's boring, but also because it's just incredibly frustrating to get through. If there's any level I won't get True Jedi in this game, it'll probably be this. See what I mean? Not to mention Yoda. When you're trying to force things, since the circle button is the button for putting his lightsaber away, you could put his lightsaber away by accident, and you don't want to do that because he'll slow down. And I hate playing as Yoda in this game. And I hate to say it because Yoda's one of the best Star Wars characters ever. It's just so badass. But not in this game. This game he sucks. Lego Star Wars 1 he was great. Lego Star Wars 2 he sucked. Lego Star Wars Complete Saga sucks. Lego Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars, I think he got good again. Yeah, actually he probably did. He did. Because I believe when he walks, he just walks straight and fast. What happened to him between Clone Wars and this and Revenge of the Sith though, man? If you're going by like this game's logic, because Star Wars: The Clone Wars is set in between Attack of the Clones and in between Attack and Revenge. So, if you're going by this game's logic, since in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith in this game he's slow, but in Lego Star Wars: The Clone War, in Lego Star Wars 3, which is obviously the Clone Wars, he's fast. It makes no sense. Still, at least we can. I believe we can get those all in story mode for the minikit. Oh, let's see if this makes things any easier. I mean, I usually don't. Maybe that's a strategy here. I don't usually use these, but we'll see how it goes. At the same time, you can't really do anything. And, god damn it. At least I got a power up. Thank god for that. So I can just... I'm just going to run through here with these. Not even waste my time with enemies. Just get as many stuff as I can. And, well, I got quite a bit there. Not quite as much as I was hoping, though. Yoda, come on. Where are you, mate? I need you, Yoda. Oh, there you are. Now I've got to go back, though, because I think I missed something. And, no, I'm just not just talking about these studs. I'm talking about the carrot I need to grow. Yep, that one. And I can't switch characters yet because I still want to get these. Ah! Oh, fuck. Yeah. There's one more blue stud I'm missing. Probably lost it now. And that was for nothing. Thanks for nothing. Still... got this thing. And I believe I'm invincible when I'm in these, so good. Right. Build that bridge. Hopefully this... Yep. So really, to be honest, I mean, the rest of the level, I suppose, is bearable. But it's just this entire beach section always drives me mad whenever I play it. Because, I mean, I know you can use the ATTEs to get by quicker and easier. But at the same time, you're not... It's not pleasant. There's a nick it there. Yeah, I remember now. You got a... That minikit appears there, but like as I was saying, if you want to, go for something like that minikit in story mode, if you're like me and you're trying to get as much stuff done as quick as possible, it doesn't really add to the challenge. It only adds to the frustration. But then again, I suppose I shouldn't really be complaining because, I mean, you have infinite lives. I'll be right back because I need to close the blinds. The sun's getting in my eyes. Wasn't away for long there, was I? Right. I just really needed to close those blinds there because it's getting late here. And the sun... Well, the sun's blinding me. Okay, I'm going to force as much stuff as possible here. Since I have power up and I'm invincible and I can get loads of sturds. Double the amount of sturds. And... Okay, right, so to get rid of these droids, what you need to do... you're best just going round as Chewie, of course. And you need to kill those... you need to kill those battle droid commanders, basically. Can you kill one over here? Okay, no, you need... Oh, of course, you need... Course! You need Yoda. Frickin'... Right. But yeah, so you need to put a stop to these guys or else they'll keep coming. I mean, really, like I say, if this was LEGO Star Wars, I'd be perfectly happy, but as I keep saying, I don't like the way Yoda controls in this game, so I'm not really happy, to be honest, to be playing as him. So at least we're close to true Jedi now, somewhat. We'll kill these, at least half of them won't come back. But yeah, so once these guys are gone, we're going to do something before we go. And you will die. I swear sometimes the lightsaber goes though without me even pressing the circle button. Like there, for instance. I don't think I even touched the circle button at that point. Just boggles the mind. Right. Chewbacca. And yep, we have got True Jedi. But I believe we... Yeah, I'm gonna... There's something hidden under here, isn't there? If there's no studs coming out. Nope. I know there's something around here. Unless you have to come back to free play for it. Yeah, it's around here, I think. Yep, right there. Just keep going. And, you know, what the hell, I'll get the gold studs at least. My god, we finished Chancellor in Peril by this time, or at least we're close to finishing it. Yeah, this is going to be one long video. Right, so we build that, and I think it's just for studs. Might not be though. If we get all these studs, do we get a mini kit, or is this just a show off? So, yeah. You can tell it's been a while since I played through this game. Yeah, it's just for studs. Okay. Now, can I actually get this one? Let's. No, of course, I need Jar Jar or Gungan. I need Jar Jar. I need Jar Jar. Or Gungan or whatever. Of course. This game has to make life so bloody hard for me. Right, Chewie. I believe I have more freedom as playing as Chewie now. Yeah, I got that. I believe the rest of those bushes are just for studs, because as you can see, we need a Sith to force that big, massive bush there. Sorry for the awkward silence, guys, but as you can tell, I'm running out of things to say, and I'm not doing that well on my commentary. Right, Yoda. Actually, is there something here we can get? Probably not. Nope. Right, okay. Man, I'm going my way a lot for a whole lot of nothing in this level. Right, so if we go up here, we can shoot these boulders, or we can slash them depending on who you're playing as. And we just keep going up and up and up. And up here, we get a mini kit. Very nice. And of course, we have to switch to Yoda. But as soon as you reach the top, I was going to say as soon as you reach the top, the boulders can stop coming down, but they don't. Right, switch back to Chewie. Take out yet another clone trooper, and Bob's your uncle. And who would have thought the droids and clones are actually teaming up now? I believe in the Revenge of the Sith video game, they at least fight each other, unless I'm mistaken. I don't know. It's been a while since I played. It's been like a few years actually since I played the Revenge of the Sith video game, but I remember it fondly. Just remember I was going into onto versus mode, as well as the campaign. But I remember the hard campaign being a hard son of a bitch. But it's probably not that hard now. Right, so here. This part's quite frustrating because you have to force twist with these. And whenever you do, clones come after you. So you've got quite a few things to deal with here. It interrupts. It ruins the moment, you know. This is supposed to be an emotional moment with Yoda saying goodbye to the Wookiees, but Right. Force them. Then you attack them. Actually, no, I don't. I believe you don't really have to force or shoot them. I think they just come after you anyways after a certain period of time. So, and of course, come on, Yoda. And yep, that took half an hour. Then again, that is including General Grievous, so level complete, free play unlocked, I suppose. And we unlock Chewbacca. I'm getting tired. I'm probably gonna have to bring my laptop charger over here because the laptop's on low battery, it looks like. Right. 4 out of 10 mini kit, of course. 2 levels. No, not 2 levels in a row, because it was Chancellor in Peril. I think we got 4 out of 10. No, that was 5. Yeah, it is 4 in 2 levels in a row, because General Grievous we got 4, I think. From 10 to 5 to 4 to 4. 2 levels left. Revenge of the Sith already. 2 parts into this thing. You see how short it is? That took longer than Chancellor in Peril. Switch to Chewie here. Now we're gonna go buy some stuff with our hard-earned studs. Hang on. Have we unlocked any more gold bricks? No, of course not. Wasn't expecting to have unlocked anything else. But let's see, we can buy Count Dooku and Clone Episode 3. Why not? We got 2 there, and we basically got our ticket for getting into Stormtrooper things in accessing Stormtrooper thingies in free play. So yeah, you can have Clone Troopers as well. Well, they technically are Stormtroopers when you think about it, because they're the Stormtroopers of Revenge of the Sith. But that's going to wrap things up for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. This is Mr. Casual Gamer 17, same word out. Next time we're going to do episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Chapter 5, Ruin of the Jedi. I shall see you then.